This is not one of those places where you want to wait. If you got anything for him, you better get on by him.
Now Jeff Gordon swings to the high side. He's going to be side by side with Tony Stewart. He's got that whole line pushing him, going off into turn one. Looks like Gordon's going to take
You knew Johnson would go with Gordon. The other drivers had to go with the momentum. That's why they left Stewart hanging there.
Look at that red car.
He's coming for Tony.
He's off the pace right there off of 2 now. He's trying to run low and can't.
Bump drafting down the back straightaway, trying to catch the Hendrick Chevys.
Well, Junior lost a bunch of time that time off of turn 2. I think he got to push it.
And Darrell, that's exactly what's happening to his car. His car will not turn off the corner. He said he's still going to try to go to the high side, but he's going to give up 3rd position to Kurt Busch if he's not careful. White flag this time.
The cake's all dough, boys.
Johnson a look to the bottom. He got the least little bit out of line, and Junior's there.
Look what that did. That let Junior get there. I mean,
but he gives up a lot of ground right there, Darrell.
Yeah.
His car will not turn from the center off.
It's just too tight off of 2 over there. That's where you got to squeeze out the throttle ever so slightly. He's going to get a run at him, but it's going to be too little too late.
Busch is coming, and Mark Martin has a run on Tony Stewart.
Here
and the front
Junior.
four
He's
are
going to
back together again.
He's going to go to the high side, but it ain't going to do him any good.
This lap, this race 5 times has been won by a last lap pass. Jimmy Johnson locked onto his teammate and mentor, Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's DuPont Pepsi Chevy is going to win the Pepsi 400. Free Pepsi Edge for America.
Jimmy Johnson 2nd, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 3rd, Kurt Busch in 4th, and Tony Stewart, those 2 cars in 5th. Good run for Mark Martin, though, in the 6th car finishes 6th.
Boy, heck of a battle back in here between Dale Jarrett and Ricky Rudd and some of them.
He may have had a rough month of June, but he is rebounding here late June or
6. Tony comes home 5th on his 2 tires. That's a good call on his part.
We'll celebrate.
Jeffy's going to melt them down right there. Now, what I always want to do is that right there. Just one time. Smoke them up like that.
Jeff Gordon has his 68th career Cup win, his 4th of the season. He'll go to victory lane, and so will we. Next.
Yoakum is there.
For the 20th time in his career, Jeff Gordon scores back-to-back Nextel Cup Series win. His first at Daytona since 1999. And he jumps in the mosh pit, caught by owner Rick Hendrick. Hugged by just about everybody. Jeff, how big to beat the DEI cars again?
That's unbelievable, and I got a lot of people to thank for this one because we certainly didn't do it on our own. I mean, what an awesome race car! I got to thank Jimmy Johnson. I owe him big time. What a great push he gave me. We worked so well to get all the Hendrick cars in today, but I want to thank DuPont. Especially want to thank them for allowing Pepsi to do this program, this Win a Billion, Play for a Billion, and what a big day for Pepsi, man. We had a bunch of those red cars for some reason. I don't know what they were, but they were in my way, so it was pretty awesome to finish ahead of them. But what an awesome effort by Hendrick Motorsports. This guy provides us with the most unbelievable resource. I can't thank him enough.
How special to see all those Hendrick cars up there, Rick?
Oh, man, it's unbelievable, you know. I wasn't here in when was it, 97? So it's great. Exciting race. The man. Pepsi man.
The 24 car back in victory lane for the 5th time in his career here at Daytona. To Dick.
With Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 3rd tonight with some incredible moves through the infield, through the water. That 3-wide pass, almost won it. What would it have taken?
Newer tires, maybe. I don't know. My car was plowing. It's good to be out front and clean air. When you get back there, these cars ain't downforce cars, and my car just wouldn't turn. I was trying to get to the top, but nobody could run up there. You know, you get behind there, they just get behind me and push. So You know, those guys at Hendricks, they've done their homework. I got to give them credit. They outran us today. We were terrible on pit road. We got to get better on our pit stops. There were a lot of things that went wrong for us today. I'm real happy to finish third, but you know, got to give credit to the Hendricks guys. They come out here and whooped us off.
Good job.